Today we're going to be doing a tarot card and one oracle card review. All I did was just open the packaging, but let's get on to it. But before I start, if you're new, that subscribe button and like this video if you want to see some more reviews and my opinions on the cards. So the first card deck that I'm going to go through is the Tarot Grand Deluxe. So all I did was just remove the packaging. I haven't actually touched them. It does come with a guidebook. These are what the cards look like on the outside. And then here's the inside. So when I feel these, they're very straightforward, very stern, I feel. They don't bullshit around. Yeah. So watch I pluck a card that like tells me something. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Wands. So very secure with themselves. Also the wands represent fire, element fire. So this is my card, Sagittarius. And then we have the World. So the World can represent lots of things. It can represent new beginnings. It can represent almost like having the world. But this isn't a tutorial video on tarot cards. This is just me showing imagery, what I kind of feel so far with them. Okay, so like the bottom card, ooh, the Tower. And then we have the coins. So I'm not going to say what they mean because that's not what this video is. But I really love the border on it and the imagery. The imagery is pretty easy to read, especially for a beginner. Like you can just look at the cards and feel what they mean. Like this one's really good. So we have here the Three of Swords. So when you look at that, what do you feel? I feel that she is like giving up almost, or just, you know, well, I don't know, that's what I feel. But yeah, these are really great cards. Imagery is beautiful. Oh, that star card is really pretty. Oh, the Ten of Swords, that is deep right there, that Ten of Swords. The imageries really speak to me a lot. These would be great for new tarot card readers, and even someone that's more like advanced could read these pretty fast. They're not very hard to determine. The only thing I don't really like is the fact that you have to like read Roman numerals to figure out like how many wands. That's 3. But if you know your Roman numerals, then you're fine. So these are really great cards. I can't wait to use these. So next we have the Tarot de la Nuit. I think I said that right. It kind of comes like almost like a card box. Really. I'm not really fond of the box per se. It's very beautiful though. So when you open them, you have, I guess, like a grand card. This is like a grand card basically. And then you also have the guidebook. These are what the cards look like on the outside. And this is what the cards look on the inside. Now, I'm feeling very mystical, very magical, more superstition-like, little dark. There is some light cards in here. Some of the is mostly all women besides the kings. So this is like a very empowering women's cards. I feel very feminine energies. Also, there's like some feminine masculine energies in here. Okay, So these cards are jumpy because I just had a card fly out. So I had the wheel, which is also a representation of the wheel of fortune. So things, you know, flipping. The imagery is very gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that really well, but she's like holding red yarn and there's like 3 of her. So, like I said, they're kind of dark. But I did see some lighter cards in here, like the 2 of Cups. It's very light. The imageries are mostly dark. Now, when I say masculine, feminine energy, that would be more of like the Kings. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is the Death card. That is stunning. You can see these. Just the imageries are very beautiful, very discerning. I feel like these are a little bit more advanced cards. They are a little bit more difficult to read. You really have to use not only your eyesight, but your third eye as well to read these cards. Here's so another light card. That is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of these are... I would probably use these for... if I'm reading like one of like my girlfriends or something, or even reading myself, I feel. Also kind of feel like dream cards as well. There's like hidden dream cards. They may not say dream cards on there, but they are hidden ones. And this does feel like a hidden one. Like all of these imageries are very dream-like assets. That one's pretty. Oh, that's the Page of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, good feels from these. I like these. I can't wait to use these too. They have like moons on them. Some of the imageries had some like moons, but more of like galaxy aspect or astronomy aspect. Well, here's got the Chariot, and it has a big full moon in the back of it. So really like these. Really can't wait to use these either. The only thing I don't like is the box. I would say that it could have went a little bit prettier with the box than just like almost like a card deck. Tarot cards aren't card decks. Next we have the Tarot of Dreams. Speaking of dream tarot cards, this one I got because I am a dream interpreter, so I don't have a lot of dream cards, so I wanted to specifically get one for just dreams. So when you open it, you have the guidebook, and then we have them kind of split into 2, which is interesting. But these are still in plastic, so I haven't opened these. I think that's kind of weird, it being in 2. Like, did they meant to do that? Are they supposed to be all together? Maybe I need to read the guidebook for once. I never read the guidebook. Ooh, that's a weird feeling. It's a really weird feeling. I feel like these are more personality cards than dream cards. I got a big, huge, like, woof of my empath abilities with these. So these are what they look like. Very beautiful on the outside, and this is what they look like on the inside. Now they do have symbols, which is great. So so over here on the corner will be the zodiac sign, and over here will be male or female. And then we have what the card is. So that's really great for beginners as well that don't know the specific tarot cards and what zodiac sign that goes with it. So here we have like the Page of Swords, which is an air sign. So it has an air sign symbol up here. So this can represent all of the air sign zodiac signs, which I've made a video on that. So if you want to go check that out, it's on my page. So when I feel these, there is a little dream aspect in these, but they're more of like empath personality cards. Very interesting because it says tarot of dreams, not personality empath or emotions. These need to be shuffled like really, really well though, because they're like all stuck together. They do shuffle pretty well. You do need some big hands for these cards. If you have tiny hands, don't get these. These are pretty big. The imagery is pretty powerful, pretty gorgeous. So here we have like, what's that? The cups. And that's interesting because there's a moon sign on there. So if I look at the guidebook, I'm pretty sure that the moon sign represents, yeah, just the moon, priestess. And then it's also cups, so water sign, but then it also has the, oh yeah, that's right, Cancer. That's the Cancer zodiac sign. Here we have the Six of Swords, and the Swords is an air sign, which it doesn't show the air sign, but it does show this weird kind of like 2-4, which is Jupiter, the wheel. And then we have Libra. So that's, I like these. I like these a lot. For these could be love matching. These could be, or I mean, you can find out who anybody is. Like, let's say, who has a crush on me? Are they male? Are they female? What is their zodiac sign? Oh shit. I had a lot of cards pop out when I asked that question. So I had all of these cards popped out. I don't know if that was an accident or they were actually trying to. I didn't feel like they were jumpy cards, but they might be. So, like, who is my crush? You can add something just simple like that. So we have, okay, so we have the moon. So the left symbol is moon, which is Upa, back of the heel. I don't know what that means. But then we have on the right hand a Gemini lover card. So, I guess my crush is a Gemini. That's great. I don't think I really know if that means Geminis, but like moving on, like let's say someone bad mouthing me. Oh shit. Right when I said that, this card, like these cards flew out. So let me read these because somebody's bad mouthing me. So we have the three of life. That is an interesting card. So they have thrown in here a whole different card. Definitely want to see what this card means real quick. Oh, that's awesome. This book also shows you that right here what the cups, the coins, the wands, and the swords all element represents. So that is good information. These would be really good to study on those. Huh. That's interesting. There's no like index on this new card. But and it has no symbols on it. Well, it has symbols on the circles. It's like, I want to say this is representation of all of the cards. Shit. There's a lot of people that are bad mouthing me then. Gosh, I don't see a page on this one. I don't see anything on this card. That's really interesting. I'm going to put this to the side and go back on that. So here we have the Ace of Swords, which is air sign. So they're both air signs. So I guess the person badmouthing me is an air sign. And then we have the Two of Swords. So we have the Moon card, and we also have Libra. Libra's always bad-mouthing somebody, so I'm sorry, my little Libra fans here. But they can a lot. I want to definitely come back to that card because that's interesting. There's nothing in the book on that card, but I actually feel like it could be a like the other tarot cards that just like one card to show about it. I don't know. So these are really great. Like the coins is, you know, our earth element, so they're green. They're easy to read. We have the swords, which swords is the air sign, but this one, it kind of looks more watery to me. The Ace of Cups, that's yellow, so that should be blue. But ooh, and the Priestess card. So, I mean, these are extremely, I mean, these are so nice with the symbols. They're really easy to read if you know your zodiac symbols and you study the book on the other symbols. So here we have like the Temptress, which is Sagittarius. Woo, Sagittarius is Temptress. So, I mean, I really like these cards. I can see me using these a lot. Now, the whole Tarot of Dreams aspect, I don't know where they were getting with the dreams, because I feel more of personality, knowing who that person is, than dreams per se. Now, the Tarot de la Nuit that I just did a review on, those are more dream cards than these are. And these say Tarot of Dreams. So, it's not really what you pay for, but it's actually better. I would say it's better than actually having dream cards, even though I bought them for that purpose, but they're not dream cards. They wouldn't tell you a damn thing about your dreams. So, moving on to, which is Sacred Spirits. Now, this is by Anna Stark. I love the packaging in this one because it has that little flip thingy. And then you open it. Look how pretty that is. And then we have our Sacred Spirit Guidebook. And then here are the cards. They look just like the imagery that's right here. Beautiful, well packaged. But the imageries are gorgeous. Gorgeous imageries. I don't like how thin they are. Now, when I feel these, I do feel spirit a lot. Not just ancestor spirit, but like spirits to communicate. I didn't, when I purchased these, I didn't think that's what they were. I actually thought they were like, you know, your animal spirit or something. These are not. These are real spirit cards. So if you are a medium, these would be good to use as well. I get overwhelmed when I channel that. So I don't speak to the dead very often. Now, if they're really pressuring me, then I really don't have a choice. They won't leave me alone. But yeah, these, I mean, I would use if I really can't understand them. Which there was like one time when me and my friend were at a Chinese restaurant, and there was this older gentleman that was coming through and wanted us to tell his son something, but the problem was he was like speaking in a different language and we could not understand him at all, and it was like really confusing. So he was like almost mimicking like what he wanted us to say, but he couldn't speak English and we couldn't understand him. So even these cards would be good for, especially with spirits that you can't understand. Even some spirits don't actually speak, they show you imagery. I've had that happen several times where they're just showing me flashes of imagery. Now, I didn't start speaking, well, not speaking, but seeing or channeling or being a medium until after my dream walk. It really opens up your third eye as well to see the spiritual realm. Now, occasionally when I'm out and about, I'll feel them, but if I'm not channeling, they won't show themselves. I've learned to harness it where I'm not being overwhelmed and attacked while I'm out running errands or something like that. So if you are interested in speaking to spirits or channeling spirits, these cards I feel are very, very powerful to do that. I'm actually going to put these away because I'm already feeling that not only empath, but also the medium aspect in me. So, those are those cards. I do feel like they're very beautiful imagery. They're very well packaged. I love that kind of like flip book. That would be very easy to get a hold of. So, just flip it like that. So, these are, again, all of the tarot and oracle cards that I have. But these are all the tarot and oracle cards that I just recently got, and these are my reviews on them. I will link a description down below of where I got all of them. I like all of them. I do. The Sacred Spirit one is a little with me. Again, I don't channel like that, but if you are interested in doing that, I do recommend those. Those would be really good to channel with. I think honestly my favorite out of this bunch is the Tarot of Dreams, even though they're not dream cards. These are really great. I do a lot of personality studying and things like that. Oh, look. They have the card on the back right here. It says, it doesn't say anything about that card. Oh, it's the Tree of Life. Was I saying Three of Life? It's the Tree of Life. That's so interesting. So, I recommend these as well. These are really great. And also, so new beginners, I would recommend the Tarot of Dreams and the Tarot Grand Lux. These are really great for beginners. If you're more advanced, the Tarot de la Nuit and the Sacred Spirit would be your best bet. So, this is Skywater. I hope you enjoyed. Please like the video and don't forget to subscribe. And next video I'll be posting will be on palm reading. So stay tuned for that and be blessed.